Hey everybody, it's Ryan. It is Monday, November 14th, 2016, and this is my voice 11 full months on testosterone. Time flies when you're going through puberty again. I say that all the time, and I truly can't believe that it's almost been a year since I started this whole process. Um, Super cool, and I am really pleased and proud of the progress that I've made, especially in the last couple of weeks. So it's the middle of November. We're halfway through No Shave November. I would say that I made some significant progress in the scruff area, and I'm not exactly a fan of this mustache that's coming in, but I have what 16 more days, 17. Um, I think I can make it through, and then we'll decide what I want to do about this mustache. A lot of cool things to be proud of lately. I am passing in public all the time. I'm sure that has something to do with this, has a lot to do with my voice dropping, probably has a lot to do with the way that I've been carrying myself. The last video that I posted, I was talking about some of the hardships and some of the things that I've been struggling with lately. And I made the pledge that I was, trying to be more positive and like actively taking strides towards, being positive and away from being negative. Knowing that storms don't last forever and knowing that, there are good things coming my way has helped me stay a lot more positive than I've been lately. So I felt a lot more confident. I'm beginning to really like what I see when I look at myself. My shoulders are filling out, my jaw's getting more defined, my voice is dropping. There are things that feel like the ball's rolling in the right direction. So been feeling really good about that. On top of it, some of you might know I posted that I have a consultation for my top surgery coming up, which is a huge milestone, because this whole the whole process of setting up the appointment, finding the surgeon, all of it has until now felt like a really cumbersome and stressful process, because I didn't know if my insurance was if I was going to be able to find somebody close. I didn't know if I was going to be able to find somebody in network. I didn't know if I was going to find a good surgeon. And as it lucked out, there happens to be a surgeon right here in Boston that is top rated, has great reviews, and takes my insurance. So I feel like the luckiest boy on the planet. Because I've heard about a lot of guys that have had to travel far for their surgery, because maybe they don't have a close doctor in network, or maybe the surgeons that are around aren't maybe the most highly rated surgeons, or they end up having to find somebody out of network, which is that can be really, really expensive. So I feel like I've kind of found this great combination of all three things, and I feel like it can be a really cool thing. So for anybody watching that is looking into surgeons, I am scheduled to go see Dr. Richard Bartlett on Friday. I'm a consultation with him. He is in network, and just a couple really quick things. The receptionist that I spoke to, her name was Michelle. She was just lovely. Answered all of my questions, made what I thought was going to be a really hard and stressful phone call. She made that really easy and made the whole process of getting the appointment, taking my insurance information, made that process really, really easy. And I'm very, very thankful for that, because I saw that going a different way entirely. Sorry, there's a cat here. She was great, and asked what my preferred name was, asked what my preferred pronouns were, and had no problem with that at all. So as far so far, what I've what I've experienced with this doctor is that it could be a really cool thing. So I'm really looking forward to Friday. After I made the appointment with him, I got on the phone with my insurance, because I wanted to get kind of the bare bones about what I would need to do as far as qualifying for surgery. My insurance requires 2 letters from mental health care professionals. I have one, and I am in the search of a second. So I will be, like I said, reaching out to somebody and talking about mental health in general, but also trying to get the second letter for surgery, which just needs to be in for my insurance. It needs to be in just before the surgery date. My insurance doesn't require that you have been on testosterone for a certain amount of time, but some do. So if you are in this situation and you're looking for top surgery, just make sure you know what your insurance needs and what your surgeon needs, because sometimes they can be different. Like my surgeon only needs one letter of recommendation, whereas my insurance needs two. So when I spoke with my insurance company, I wanted to kind of get to brass tacks about how much is this going to cost me. So as like a struggling 20 something post grad that pays student loans, I kind of wanted to get like a hard figure about how much I need to save up for. So what I talked to my insurance company about, they said that my deductible for my plan, which I pay a little bit more for, but that's because I knew. So I pay a higher premium, but that's because I knew I was going to get surgery in the next year. So I figured might as well, because my benefits for when I actually need them will be greater. So my deductible is $600. So I'm definitely going to pay that. And then after that, after the $600, I'm going to pay 20% of what the surgery is, up to, my insurance said my out of pocket maximum is. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. I wrote notes when I was on the phone with them. My out of pocket maximum is $3,500. So that's the most that I'd have to pay out of pocket after insurance kicks in and does their thing. Well, my specific surgeon, Dr. Bartlett, he has a cosmetic fee that is not covered by insurance. So the actual surgery itself, I say top surgery, but what it really is, it's a bilateral mastectomy. Not unlike the surgery that a patient would get if they had breast cancer. One of the differences between that is in a bilateral mastectomy for maybe a breast cancer patient, there's sometimes little focus on like what the chest looks like post surgery, whereas this specific surgeon takes time to contour the chest, making it look more male after surgery. He kind of takes care about what the scars look like, where like the nip nops are placed, making sure that they're even, and due to those are like the things that would constitute go into the cosmetic portion of the surgery. So they're not just taking them out, they're contouring, they're doing more. So that is, when I spoke with them, they said that fee is maximum $5,000. So in my head, I am preparing for having to pay the maximum on both. So what it looks like is if I'm paying the max cosmetic surgery or the cosmetic fee, which is $5,000, and if I'm paying max out of pocket, that's $3,500. So that's $8,500 that I have to save at maximum. Hopefully, it'll be a lot less, given how much the actual surgery costs, which I won't really know until Friday. But I am trying to prepare for having to pay as much as I might need to, which is kind of where I am asking you guys for help. So I've honestly been back and forth about whether or not I was going to ask for help, or whether or not I was going to put together a crowdfunding thing for my surgery. And I've been back and forth. Part of me has been like, no, you got this far on your own. Keep doing it. Keep doing it by yourself. But then I sat back and I thought about how much of this I haven't been able to do on my own, and how often I've called out to an individual or a group of you guys that watch and follow what I'm going through, and how often I've leaned on just the support that you guys have offered. And I kind of realized damn, I haven't done this by myself. There have been a ton of people in my corner, and without your guys' support, I don't know if I would be where I am right now. 11 months in, happy, positive, thinking forward, scheduled a surgery, um, or scheduled a consultation to schedule the surgery. Um, I couldn't have made it this far. So I, if you're willing, if you're able, if you feel at all compelled in any way to help me or to donate to my surgery fund, I would be forever grateful. I'll attach a link. It'll be at the in the comments section of the video, but um, I'll attach a link to my page. If you find $5 in your pocket or feel like giving a Christmas gift to a person that you don't really see all that often, I would be forever grateful. I know I can only imagine what this surgery will do for my life. It's going to change it. It is going to change my life. And that is kind of an overwhelming thing to say out loud. But I know that this is what I want. This is what I've been working towards for the last 11 months, the last year of my life. This is what I've been working towards, and it's finally so close that I can't. I don't think I can wait to save up that much money by myself. So I do have a chunk of it saved. I have been working towards that, but I know that I won't be able to make it the rest of the way by the time that I want to have the surgery, which could be as early as February, depending on how well the consultation goes on Friday. So yeah, if you feel like it, if you think about it, if you have questions for me, if you want to know exactly why I'm asking for what I'm asking for, want to know where that money could go, I'd be happy to explain it to you. And I'll try my best to be as descriptive as possible on the page. But yeah, I'm asking for help, and I didn't think that I was going to, but I know how much support you guys have given me and up until this point, and I could only hope that maybe you can give me a little bit more. So that's my pitch. That is what's going on right now in my corner of the world. I hope that everything in your corner of the world is going well. I hope that good things are coming your way as well. So if you have questions, reach out. If you just want to chat, reach out. It has been a crazy week. So I hope that everything is going well for you guys. And thank you, as always, for watching.